Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here. And today, after you take back your freedom from streaming with physical media. I absolutely love physical media, and I'm not a huge fan of streaming services. And what inspired this video today is I was actually watching TV, and I saw this commercial for Spectrum Cable. This one right here. Check it out.
Are you ready for the ultimate entertainment experience? Spectrum is bringing together the streaming apps you love. Plus, live TV for sports, entertainment, and news. All in one place, across your devices. So no matter when or where you are, it's all here. Spectrum.
There's something very familiar about all this.
Nothing brings people together quite like cable TV. Be there as news happens, catch all-out sports action, rock to the hottest music, and the coolest kids shows. Call now for your best deal on cable. And to really get your entertainment's worth, get the premium channels. Showtime explodes with big-time excitement. HBO delivers knockout entertainment. The movie channel gives you a great movie anytime you want one. And Cinemax brings you over 170 movies each month. Call now, because now installation's just $9.95 when you order cable. Plus, get 2 premium channels of your choice and 2 bonus channels for only $19.95 or less a month. There, you see? Cable has something for everyone. So call now and get your entertainment's worth.
There was just something special about old school cable, but I saw that and I couldn't help but think about that. You know, like we've reached the point where streaming, which was promised to be this cord cutting thing where you can stream all the unlimited movies and TV series, no commercials, for one monthly fee of like $4.99, $7.99 in the beginning. Now it is basically cable 2.0. It's right back to where it started. You can pay for these streaming services to add them to your cable services, just like HBO, just like Showtime, just like Disney Channel back in the day, right? You can do that all over again with streaming. What a great business model. And on top of that, you'd have to pay for cable, and then you'd have to pay like $25, $26, whatever the streaming services are up to now, and most of them do not have a lot of what you really truly like. One streaming service may not have it, the other one may have it, or it's been taken down and there's a license issue. Your best bet is, as always, I like to say here on my channel, is buy your favorites on physical media. I'm not telling you guys to buy every single movie ever released, every single TV show ever released on Blu-ray or 4K. I'm telling you to make a list of your favorite movies, your favorite TV series, maybe something you're not able to find on streaming services, and make a list of that and go out there and buy it. And, you know, I was reminded about, you know, the specialty of physical media in stores like Barnes and Noble, right? So I know not everybody is going to go to Barnes and Noble, and I know not a lot of people like paying for certain prices and stuff, but with boutique labels and stuff in stores like Barnes and Noble, if you want physical media to continue to be sold in stores, you have to go out and buy them in these stores. You know, you got to buy stuff like I have Blue Velvet here that I just recently bought from Barnes and Noble for the Criterion sale. It's a 4K, but once again, like I'm saying, not everybody wants this. So make a list of your favorites. For a lot of people out there, a DVD is just fine. A DVD is fine. Now, I actually do have a Blu-ray of Iron Eagle, but it's an imported Blu-ray, and it was sent to me from a good friend of the channel here, Rick. Thank you, Rick, for the Blu-ray. But in America here, for most people, Iron Eagle, I'm going for a little bit of a patriotic theme here, like an Americana type thing. But Iron Eagle here is only available in DVD in the U.S., and a DVD for the mainstream people is perfectly fine. So, you know, go ahead and get you like Iron Eagle on DVD out there, and find your DVDs of your favorite movies that you like, you know, or if you're like even into, you know, VHS, you know, if you're into VHS, you can't go wrong with finding them out in their wild. You know, Flight of the Navigator I have here takes place on July 4th, by the way, the fireworks and everything. But, yes, Flight of the Navigator here, an all-time classic. Yes, is it on Disney Plus? I think so. I don't have Disney Plus, but I mean, if you can find like a VHS in the wild and you still have VCR, find the DVD. I think the DVD is still available. There was a Blu-ray of it, but it's harder to get the Blu-ray of it. Once again, a DVD is just fine for people. But you know, if you're into VHS, support the VHS, support the format you love. Buy the VHS, Laserdisc, whatever like that. And like I'm saying, make sure you go to stores like Barnes and Nobles or stores that still sell physical media, and also never underestimate like a secondhand or thrift store where people may have got rid of their physical media for these streaming services, which now they're complaining about because people are complaining about these streaming services and getting rid of their stuff. I'm seeing that more and more daily, but never underestimate a secondhand store, a thrift store, or like a Goodwill or something. I was lucky enough to find Days of Thunder on 4K with the slipcase. It even had the digital copy on the inside of it. $5. I found it for $5. Now I have Days of Thunder forever and I can watch it. But once again, I always like to reiterate this, and I know I say it a lot, is if you don't want 4K, you don't have to go 4K. Days of Thunder is still readily available on DVD, and I do believe Blu-ray as well, so you can still find them, you know. And if you just want like a Blu-ray, a regular old Blu-ray and stuff like that, they're still available. You know, Sandlot. I think this movie is still like $12 or maybe $5, depending on where you can find it. It's a great all-time classic of a movie, Sandlot. You know, and you can have it forever. You can watch it forever. It will be yours forever. You do not have to worry about paying Spectrum or other cable services. I don't know if like all cable services do that across America, but you don't have to worry about paying for this streaming service, that streaming service, or this. You know, I'm sure some of these or most of these probably are on streaming. But you know what? I have these forever. I don't have to rely on streaming. You know, I'm free from streaming because I have my favorite movies and then some on physical media. I'm free. I'm independent of streaming. Yes, yes, I know there are collectors and people out there that still love streaming, and I'm not saying, you know, to me, I don't like it. I won't go down that route. But if you do streaming, and that is fine. That is fine if you do streaming and stuff. And I know people like to find, you know, I know some people have told me about the benefits of streaming. Like when they do actually find something on streaming they've never seen before, they find it and they like to buy it afterwards. And I know in some cases, some of the newer stuff that people watch, they can't technically buy because they never really released them anywhere, you know, because they want you to be holded to the streaming service. But like maybe somebody has seen Flight of the Navigator, Sandlot, or Days of Thunder, or Iron Eagle, or Blue Velvet on streaming service, and now they want to buy it. So never discount like places like Barnes and Noble. Never discount stores that still actually sell physical media. Never discount secondhand stores. Never discount general stores or your local boutique store, you know, that sells like records and CDs and stuff. And that's still important to buy as well. Record CDs, hardback books, games that you can actually still play on a physical disc, you know, stuff like that. I highly recommend you break free from these confines of these corporate failed streaming businesses. Rise up, demand your independence, fight back, go back to physical media, show them that you still want physical media, show them that you still want these things available, show them like with the F1 that just came out in theaters to Apple TV that you want that on a physical copy. Yes, you will watch that in the theaters and maybe you will watch that on Apple Plus, but if you really like it and you want a 4K or Blu-ray or even a DVD of it, tell them that you want it by making a stand, standing up, become free and independent from these services and buy your physical media. Stand up, rise up, and be free. Now, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section down below. Will you stand up? Will you rise up? Will you become free from streaming services? Tell me some of your latest physical media purchases as well, too, because I was sort of going, you know, in the making of this video. It's Independence Day. I'm an American, and I'm going for the USA freedom because I love that. You know, that's what we fought for, and I continue to fight for physical media in that vein because I love physical media. I still think it's important. I think it is very important for you to own something that you love and in a physical format that you can have and cherish, and maybe you can pass on or something. You know, it's movies, but that's an important thing to me. It is independence. It is freedom. But let me know what you guys thought about all this in the comment section down below. And if you liked what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing, hitting that bell for notifications. That'd be awesome if you're in your guys' subscriptions, or possibly share the video out for everybody to see, or join and become a channel member because that would help out my channel immensely. Thank you, and shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being channel members here and for all of your support. To everybody watching, whether you like me, hated me, or liked this video, or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this long. Wherever you all are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. And if you are an American and you are celebrating and then making the video, happy 4th of July. Always support physical media because it truly is the superior format. Now, more than ever, rise up, be independent, stay free, my friends.